Scorpio, what's going on? What is going on? The sun is licking catfish Billy like the devil himself. Okay, what are we going to talk about today, Scorpio? What are we going to talk about? What is this death energy going to be? I wonder. If it doesn't resonate, but you still want to watch it, just watch it for entertainment. What else can I say? All right. What is it? Ooh, lightning. And it was frightening. And everyone was, ooh. And we all started grooving. What is that? Grease? Oh, okay. 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 So, the thing I immediately see is I think somebody is ready to talk to somebody. So we got lightning, and it's like lightning fast because the thing is that it could have been a long time coming. So it might seem like it's happening really fast, but it's not. You've been waiting for this for a while, most likely. So somebody who was in some type of relationship with you, okay, who felt like they weren't enough, all right? They obviously had some type of self-sabotage going on. They could have had fear, ego issues. They could have been extremely jealous. They could have had absolutely no confidence, right? And it affected you. It affected your relationship with them, okay? So we've got soulmates because it's a soul contract, right? It's some type of partnership. It was an agreement that you made when you met each other, right? Doesn't matter when this was, doesn't matter who this is. When you met each other, that somebody was going to have like almost an epiphany. And everything that they believed in themselves, they thought that if that was true, actually wasn't true, right? But it takes a long time for people to see it inside themselves, how much they can truly shine, okay? So we've got talking and mask in reverse. So why I say that I think this person's ready to talk now is because I think that they were wearing some type of mask. Okay, and they weren't showing you their true colors because they believed that they weren't good enough. So they thought, why am I even gonna waste my time? Right? I might as well go and hide and not even try and do it because I'm not good enough for it no matter what. So this is like I know, I still feel like it's this deck. There you go, catfish. Now you can see. Could be a surprise coming too, that like a relationship comes towards you that you're very surprised about. Right? Maybe you think that you're not going to be good enough for this type of relationship, okay, for this type of transformation, but really, yeah, maybe that's what it is. I mean, soul contracts, Like they are a lot of different things, right? They involve money, they involve love, they involve children, right? They can involve basically anything, right? A contract is a contract. Like, fuck, I got a contract for my fucking apartment building, right? Like, whoa, the truth and nothing but. That's the only, look at how awesome that looks. Oh, that might have to be the thumbnail. The truth and nothing but. So something comes in. The truth is coming in. It's kind of shocking. What does it have to do with? What's this news have to do with? Okay. Okay, so the only card that seems to be coming up is copycat. So the only thing that I can kind of think of when it comes to this card is somebody could be coming into your life, okay, that's like exactly like you. And that's why like talking is about getting a text or an email, it opens up some type of communication, right? So somebody could be hiding and now they don't want to hide anymore. Yes, they're ready to open up the box. And once they do, I think they're going to realize that they're just like you. Wow. Hate, you do not like this at all. Oh, geez. Why the big H? Really? Why? Why the big H? Oh! Oh, okay. I think somebody that you think hates you actually doesn't. They're gonna kill that. And that's why it's murder in reverse, because it's like something that was killed becomes alive again. The dead become undead, but you're not dead. So that doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. Maybe you don't know what I mean. I don't know. But yeah, it's like somebody that you think hates you is actually obsessed with you. So once they open up this box and they take off the mask, then they let you know that some truth is coming in. Okay, something that you've set up in the past. Something that was set up in the past, that could be recent past, could be, decades in the past. Woo! Excuse-moi. We got Hearth and Home in reverse. HHH, Triple H. Huh, that's a wrestler. It always reminds me of my ex-boyfriend. He thought he looked like Hunter Hearst Helmsley, so he called himself Triple H. Oh my god. All other people I've dated are hilarious. I think I date the funniest people in the world. Okay, anyway. Mercy. So actually, this could be somebody that's not necessarily under your roof, but somebody who's around you, right, that you think hates you, is actually obsessed with you in a good way. The only reason why they've stayed quiet for so long is because they were extremely nervous about opening up the box. Because it's like once that happens, once you open up the box, you can't unsee what's in there, no matter how hard you try, okay? To erase memories is very hard to do. And like you have to be a master of your mind to be able to delete memories. I'm learning. So far it's working, but I mean, it's all power of the mind, right? It's literally extracting lines of film from your head, right? It it becomes easier and easier as you get with it. But I do feel like with this person, like somebody has to get over something, and it's almost like the fear of you, because you are probably above them and they think that they're not good enough, so they've strived to meet your expectations and to get on your level. It just takes a long time, right? So that's why I feel like it's not somebody under your roof, although you could have lived with them and now you don't anymore, right? You could have had good warm memories with somebody. Again, something just kind of affecting your home, right? Could have been somebody that you lived with in your home, somebody around your home, but it wasn't necessarily your home. Maybe you spent time in somebody else's home. I think that's really what it is, because it's like home in reverse, earth in reverse. So I don't really think it was your roof. I don't really think it was your house. Or maybe it didn't, maybe this hate didn't affect you directly under your roof. It was under somebody else's roof, right? But it came out on you because this person obviously kind of like ghosted, disappeared, right? And you could have thought that it was your fault, because people tend to really hide the way that they feel because they're scared of the way they feel, because they know that the way they feel is real, right? Yeah, the time is up. It's almost like I feel like somebody was living with a disease. Yes. Yes, they were I don't know if this person was poisoned by something or they were diseased by something, but something was wrong with them, okay? And I'm not saying like, something's wrong with them, but I'm saying like something was wrong with them, right? And they could have been infected with something that would have been toxic to you. So they knew that it wasn't right, that if they would be around you, then they would poison you as well, right? So this hangman now is in reverse with the clock, because the clock is up. It's on schedule. This is on schedule to happen exactly right this second. So if somebody calls you up, I feel like somebody is going to call you up or let you know something. And that's kind of the invitation to open up the door. Especially if you're angry with this person or you haven't spoken to this person for a while. You haven't spoken to them because they did have something on them and they didn't want to affect you. And sometimes people just don't tell you that. Sometimes people run away and there's no logical reason at the time for them to run away, so then you think that it's your fault. But that's actually a very narcissistic way to see it, is just because somebody walks away from you, it doesn't mean that it had anything to do with you, right? That is narcissistic. That's kind of being extremely selfish, right? And thinking that it's all about you, when really, how many times I chose not to date somebody, or I chose not to talk to somebody that I knew cared about me, that I actually cared about, because I knew I was going to hurt them. And it had nothing to do with them. I could have loved to the stars and back. There was something seriously wrong with me. And until I got that parasite out, which was the majority of my family, and gaslighting why I was so angry my whole life and putting it all on me, that disease was pedophilia. And it toxified me. It poisoned me, right? It brought me to levels, and it unleashed anger in me like a demon. Do you think I would have wanted to hurt somebody that was in love with me? Fuck no, right? Obsession is a little bit much, but it's something that's like, this person is so much like you that they thought that they weren't even good enough for you because they thought that you shined brighter than them, when really you kind of shined the same, because everybody has their faults, but somebody had to clear something away. So then they didn't give it to you, right? Like disease spreads. Literally, like disease spreads, so does poison, right? And now, it's funny, it's not funny, but it's kind of ironic that all of a sudden everyone's talking about this tranquilizer drug that's hitting the streets or whatever hard. That tranquilizer drug has been where I am for like 2 years, okay? I don't know how behind New York is, but that pandemic's been here for fucking years. Okay, and I only know that because I've recently been in a city. Like before, I was kind of outside of the city. Now I'm basically in the city, so I can see the homeless. I can see the drugs. I can see what goes on in the streets, and I'm like, why are they talking about this paralyzing drug now? Like, where have they been for 2 years? Like, are you kidding? But like, that's the thing, is like, once that poison hits the streets, everybody's doing it, right? It's like, once there's a cure all of anything in your head, right? Poof, everybody goes for it. And it's incredible how the domino effect of drugs really is, right? Of people wanting to get out of their heads. Crazy. Anyways, we're gonna keep it at that, because actually that's a nice size reading. That 15 minutes, nice size reading. So, anyways, oh, look on the bottom of the deck. It's mimosa time. It's mimosa time. And I think you were really sad about this. And I think that you thought that this person backstabbed you and talked shit about you. And I think you think that they hate you. And honestly, you're going to be cutting that out mad quick. Because this thing that's been hiding, right, it's about to stop. And this person is finding their way back to you. And fight or flight, this person actually might, for once, I've actually seen this card as this person might be taking a flight to you. They might be coming to see you. Somebody might be coming to see you. And it's nothing to worry about. It's absolutely nothing to worry about. This has obviously been hidden from you for a reason. Someone's been thinking about something for quite a long time. And I think it's going to be quite magical. Right? Believe the witch in you, believe the healer in you, believe the magic in you, and believe that people can reverse things. And sometimes you can get the exact opposite of how somebody truly feels. With how this universe is and how people manipulate so much energy, you like really honestly thought that this person's pure love for you was all hate. Right? And now suddenly they're going to find the fuel to come and do this. They're going to find the energy to do this. I don't really know why suddenly somebody changes, right? Going from I'm not good enough to, oh my God, I think I'm perfect for you is crazy, because that's, like, and that could come into any way. Like suddenly a parent could be like, oh my God, I suddenly understand everything. Or your partner could be coming back and being like, listen, I actually understand everything you went through. Like sometimes you just have to give people the information and allow them to sit with it, so then they can make the mature decision, so then they can swallow it, so they can digest it, so they can get it in themselves, right? To know how to respond, especially if they think that they're not good enough, then they might not say anything, right? Like you can unleash wrath to somebody and they might not ever say anything to you because they're never going to feel like they're good enough to. But this person, this is happening pretty quick. Like this message is coming in pretty quick. It's kind of shocking, to be honest. I think it's some shocking news, but it's an epiphany because I think you know that this thing is coming. I think inside you know that this soul contract is about to reemerge and take their mask off and show their true feelings. And like I said, it could be anybody. It could be a boss that fired you and you had every right to do what you did, and now they've been thinking about it, and now they realize that what they were doing, they just saw you as a threat, and out comes the truth, right? So, I hope it resonates. Thanks for watching, Scorpio. And Whitney, peace.